Hello and welcome back to Escape from Mars and Space Engineers. And in this lovely episode, we will see if we can, if we just go out a bit and show, see if we can fix and sort of finish this rover a bit more. And also finish this flying craft, SAF as it's called, and it wasn't here before. I moved it here before starting recording, but yeah, it was like 5 minutes, which wasn't really exciting, so I just left it off. And in the previous episode we managed to take over and neutralize the G-Corp airbase that was just outside, close to the flight research station, and we finished off by adding this, not sure how easy it is to see, but this large reactor onto the rover and then cladding it with heavy armor. So we are going to beef this up. We are going to see if we can finish this rover and get it a bit more polished and working, and do the same thing with this in this and the next episode. So there are going to be a lot of building and designing and all of that. If that's something you are looking forward to seeing, that's what's going to happen. As a heads up. Well, let's get started. And I think, if I remember correctly, I determined that these two wasn't in a good spot, and they were incorrectly placed. So they didn't work the way they were put. They wouldn't work. So I think we should move them. The question is, where do we move them? That is a rather good question, actually. Where do we move them to? Maybe, just maybe. I can't do that because this is rather annoying. Because I want to be able to put in the, what's it called? Where are you? Module. The speed module or the power module. I want to be able to put those in and use them, because they do a lot of good for you. So I think yeah, I think the only way to do this, we need to rearrange a little bit, or add something. And I think, yeah, I think actually I also changed my sensitivity a bit, because it was a bit too much. At least it felt like that. So
inventory full.
okay, can't forget that. Let's put you there and then have like that. And if we then put it on 6, yeah, assembler. If we then put these, as we see, yeah, like that, and then switch it around like so, we should be able to move this and have it fit in properly, and at the same time be able to fit in all the different modules that we might want to use. We might not even use any, but right now, if we have them this like as it is right now, they will actually work. And I can, if I want to, put modules in every single slot. I couldn't do that before. I couldn't put like all the ports, the mod ports wasn't actually available in terms of space, and they were also oriented the wrong way around, so this and this part touched each other in the middle here, which meant that, yeah, you can't actually put in enough of the mods. Can't actually fit in all the possible mods, only just on the sides, which still is good, but well, having that sort of extra is not a bad idea. What I'm going to do, I think I have enough to finish this. I think. Yep. So we now have a hydrogen tank that is now finally finished. Let's see if we can finish the last large cargo container. And there we go. All of the bits and the bobs, all of the like big things is now right. I do have this one. I don't have enough large steel tubes. Let's go and get some from here. 6 from you. This is the reason why I wanted to do this here, because there's a lot of resources here.
Energy low.
Energy low. Okay. Let's go and fix that. And I've been sort of wondering what my next step here is going to be. In Escape from Mars, and I think once I have the rover a bit more, what I want to do is show, see, I want to show you guys the ground shipments, because so far we have only encountered the flying ones, which is fine and all, but I want to test and see like how it is to go against ground ones. And so we're going to do that, and then what I'm going to do as well is see if I can take a peek, a bit of a closer peek at the G-Corp headquarters. And from there, once I have done that, I think all that I need to do is trying to leave. Now, there's a big stash of loot here. Let's see what we have in here. Oh, 200 large steel tubes. That's a lot of large steel tubes. Maybe not enough, but it's a start. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure what to do with the ending, like how I will leave. But we have a few things, at least 2 things to do. That is, take a closer look on the ground shipments, see how they are, and probably take a look at the ground base and at least look at it, and swing by and take a look at the G-Corp headquarters, and then decide how we're going to leave, and then just leave. I think that's what we're going to do. Because we haven't really that much left to do. We're in a okay position. We can raid convoys if we want to, like shipment convoys, and we can I think we can leave already if I wanted to, but I don't feel that ready. I do think I need a bit more time before we go and try to leave. Oh, I'm stuck. Make sure we crouch, otherwise I will get stuck. I don't have enough metal grids. That might actually be the big thing that we need to go for. See if we can get some metal grids, because yeah, they can be hard to get, and you don't necessarily get that many of them from like certain things. And heavy armor blocks requires a lot of grids. A lot of them. There's probably a bit too much in its requirement. I think
Inventory full.
actually what I'm going to do is rip them out and just do this. Just do the steel plate part. Nothing else. Just leave it there. There's a lot of steel plates, So it's going to require us to probably start to cannibalize the G-Corp airbase. That's fine. Like, we have a good amount of steel plate on our hands. Grids, not so much. Yeah, I want to finish there. That was the one. Let's see if we can get the bottom here. With what we have. I think we should be able to do all of that. Yeah, we should be able to get the bottom here. But that's about it. That way, it's protected from the ground, so if we slam into the ground a bit, not going to just disintegrate. And I think I turned you guys off since... No, I didn't. Okay. I think I set them up in a way that I don't need to, but I don't remember. Be perfectly honest. Did I set all of them to the same settings? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, and I turned stations off. Yeah, so technically speaking, I can weld these up, and they shouldn't start going ham on stuff they shouldn't go ham on. The drones that attacked us while we were attacking the base, they attacked the base a bit up here on the roof. Which is rather silly, but yeah. There is
Energy low.
one not built. Boom. Right, I have one that isn't placed. Should have done that, but whatever. Let's see what we can get done more. Right, this... I need to fix this underside a bit so that I can hook this up to... the rover and start actually no, wait, didn't I say I wanted to do this here? I think I did, just to have an attachment point. I think so. But yeah, I need to fix the undercarriage a bit so we can hook it up and start recharging it from the base. From our new lovely nuclear reactor. Or uranium reactor, which may or may not go nuclear. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. There we go. This stalk will be removed, which means I can connect it up a bit differently there. Once that is changed, let's take a bit more of that. Let's add some armor, which probably will be changed at some point, but better to have something than nothing. Yeah, that will probably be changed. Probably this one here. The important bit is that it isn't sticking out too much, which it is not doing. Good. Let's hop in. Let's turn on the thrusters. Set the batteries to not be on recharge. Unlock the landing gear. Jump out. Remove this so we can actually land.
Tower reports convoy arrived.
Oh my god, come on. Do not... Do I have anything keeping it together there? Yes, I do. Whew. Okay, so I can actually remove this one. There we go. Oh, and then I need to have that. Build that. Place. Build. The rest there can be fixed later. Now I need to make sure to land this. And connector. Switch lock. Might have to move around the toolbar a bit, but for now, here we go. Lock, recharge, off. Boom. Ah. Okay. This is now right. I need to mirror that armor. Let's see if we can do that. And it's all the way down from...
Convoy dispatched. Delivery Z9273. ETA bed 7 minutes.
Is it there? No, it's there. Like that. And then it's two back from those. Like that. Spin that around to that. Yeah. Survival mirror mode. Basically take a look at how it looks on one side and duplicate it on the other side. If you don't remember, then yeah, you're a bit out of luck. Let's see, we have... Is there any reactor component shipments going? Doesn't look like it. Okay. That's fine. One thing that I need to do... Let's put this away. I have 30 missile containers. I might want to break those apart and disassemble them. Might want to. I'm not sure. We'll see. They have a lot of good stuff. A lot of useful stuff. And you should be like that. Now I don't have the reactor parts, so I can't do that. So I'm not going to be able to do these fully, or maybe I am. Maybe I am. But I can't do all of them. Yeah, I can't do all of them. I could do one side. But I can't do all sides. Okay, that's fine. Absolutely fine. We have a mini storage. We have... And that mini storage should be connected to... Yeah, it should be connected to a port on the bottom here. On the bottom there, it should be connected to a port, which should be basically a loop all the way around. That way, if this half basically gets destroyed, this can still fly and have connection to all its parts. Which is exactly how I want it to be. Episode is shortly going to end. And I think that we might want to visit Mickey's scrap at some point. Just to see if we can get like large steel tubes and certain iron things. And other than that, seeing if we can get ourselves set up to
Inventory
do
full.
a bit more raiding in terms of shipments, and see if we can do
Inventory
sort of
full.
very specific ones like reactor component, uranium shipments, those kinds.
Inventory full.
The more expense, like rare and expensive resources and components. And then once we have done that, I think just do a flyby of a ground base to see how it looks, and do a flyby of the headquarters is what we do before we leave. And that's about it. I don't think there's... At this point, I don't think there's anything else other than like just more of the same. I don't think there's any hacking stuff in here either. But yeah, there's a lot of like power efficiency modules, the yield modules. There's a lot of stuff in here. That's a remote control. Let's remove you just in case. And of course,
Convoy dispatched. Delivery Z9273. ETA 37 minutes.
there we go. Bit better
Convoy
daytime.
dispatched. Delivery Z9273. ETA 37 minutes.
It seems like there's a lot of convoys arriving at their designated target, or as the destination. So yeah, I think that's what we are going to do. We are going to continue building up and making sure the rover is a bit more complete, making sure that the flyer is working and armored up and charged. Go and see if we can get like a certain useful shipment, and see if we can get a ground shipment just to see how it differs from the flying one, and then take a look at the ground base if we don't do it at the same time as the ground shipment, and then take a look at the GCOP headquarters a bit more. And if the flyers are if the flyers fire if SAF, because it technically has a name, if SAF survives all this, well, it will get a medal and be brought back up to space as a reward. It will not be left down here with the rover, or however we do it. And once we have done all of that, I think we will start working towards making or planning what or how we will leave the red planet. So I think with me being a bit more recharged, we will not do Alt Tab at the same time. Here we go. Let's put that away, and yeah, hopefully we will get somewhere. But we will in the next episode continue building and designing and see what we can do to make stuff better. And then we don't have a lot left to do, so we are getting towards leaving the planet. But I will not ramble anymore. All I ask of you is that you like the video, and with that, because that would be super awesome and nice if you did. Almost forgot that. So with that, thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.